All right, let's jump right in with the official guide to the Victory with Ash, or VWA, registration. If you've been trying to figure out what's going on with all the different links and rumors, you're in the right place. We're going to clear it all up. So if you've been seeing all these registration links flying around and you're feeling a little lost, maybe you're wondering which ones are real or if you've already missed your chance, you are definitely not alone. There's a lot of chatter and it's causing some confusion for sure.
But hey, don't you worry. We've got the official game plan right here. We're going to walk through it step by step. So by the end of this, you'll know exactly what's what and what you need to do next.
So here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll tackle that registration confusion. Then we'll talk about the first wave and why your entry is valid. After that, we'll look at the second wave for those still waiting. We'll also cover preparing for the super important live KYC, and we'll wrap up with the 72-hour plan. Okay, let's dive right into section 1 and get to the bottom of all this registration confusion. What is going on with this special landing page? So here's the deal. Yes, VWA registration has officially begun. It's all happening through a special landing page. Now, even though there hasn't been a big announcement on the OES just yet, this is all part of a controlled initial phase of the rollout. All right, moving on to the first wave. Now, if you are one of the quick ones who already managed to register, this part is for you. And this is the big takeaway here. If you got a link and you successfully put in your details, your entry is valid. Seriously, you can breathe easy, you are in. Your spot in this initial wave is totally secured. So you might be wondering, why was it so limited? Well, that was completely intentional. Each of those first referral links was designed to accept only about 10 entries before it just expired. This was a deliberate strategy to manage the first wave and test the system. Okay, so what about everybody else? If you haven't registered yet, listen up, because this next part is all about you. The number one thing to get is that this is not a one-shot deal. If you didn't get a link or the one you had expired, do not panic. Your chance is coming. It's all part of the big picture, a much broader strategy. And you can see that strategy right here. The first wave was just a small test run, right? Around 10 entries. But look at the second wave. We're talking 20, 30, maybe even 50 or more people per link. This thing is about to open up in a big, big way. Okay, this brings us to what is probably the single most important thing you need to be doing right now, getting ready for live KYC. That's the Know Your Customer verification. It's a really simple 4-step process. You'll get your link, have your documents ready, and then you need to complete that live KYC immediately. That includes taking a live photo right then and there. Preparation is everything here. And to make sure that goes smoothly, you're going to want to have one of these documents ready to go before your link even arrives. Your Aadhaar card, driving license, or passport. Just pick one and have it handy. It'll save you a ton of time and stress. And listen, this is super, super important. You have to take a live photo with your camera during the process. You can't just upload a picture from your phone's gallery. It won't work. This is all about security and making sure it's really you. So what's next? Let's talk about the game plan for the next few days and where you should be focusing your attention. All right, the magic number right now is 72. We're looking at a 72-hour window, basically the next 3 days, for new updates and actions. This is when we're expecting the next set of instructions to roll out, so you're going to want to stay on your toes. So what's your job in all of this? It's actually pretty simple. Stay alert, but also be patient. Keep your eyes glued to your OES dashboard and any official community posts for the real info. And most importantly, try not to stress out. This is all going according to the plan. And really, it all boils down to this. The message from the top is clear. Stay calm, be alert, and trust the process that Ash Mufareh has put in place. It's all part of a bigger, carefully planned strategy. So there you have it. That's the official plan. You know what's happening, you know what's coming next, and you know how to prepare. So the only real question left is, when your turn comes, are you going to be ready for it?